Oh, look at how cute Dragonite is. Anyway, hey guys, it's Militech here. I got him out here versus Wilechase. This was for his live streaming, and let me just turn off the that. So yeah, this was a standard OU match, and sorry that my camera's shaking a little bit. I'm not really sure what happened. So anyway, I laid off with the Dragonite. He lays off the Mamoswine. I'm fearing the Ice Shard, so I go out to my Torkoal, but he just sets up Stealth Rocks, which is fine. And he goes for the EQ, and I knew I could live this because I had, because I have really good defense. I just didn't think it would do that much. I mean, that did, a crap ton. That's why, I guess Mamoswine is just really beast. So now I'm expecting another EQ, so I just go out to Mence just to get, an Intimidate off, just because I want to get that thing's attack lower. So now I bring in my Rachi, expecting the Ice Shard, and then I just took Stealth Rock damage, and he does go for the Ice Shard like I predicted. So that was a pretty good prediction on my part. Now I get my lefties, and here is why I love this Rachi. It's not running HP ground as you would expect. It's actually running HP fire for stuff like this. And I see how much it does, and I'm thinking it's a 2-hit KO, but since it's a 2-hit KO, he lives and goes for the EQ, and I really thought that would do a little less thanks to the Intimidate, and I go for another Hidden Power Fire, and it looks like it's kill. It looks like it'll kill, but it doesn't. It lives with 2 HP. And yeah, people were saying that on the Zap because he was streaming it live, so I was kind of the last person to battle on that big recording, on that big session. So I go out to my Tentacruel, and the weird thing about this team right now is that I had 2 spinners on it. So he goes up to Josh, his T-Tar, and I just go for a Rapid Spin, just to get rid of the rocks, just so I can safely bring in my Torkoal and my Mence and my D-Knight again. So he sets up the Sandstorm now, which really kind of sucks, and now I go out into my Torkoal again, and he goes for the Crunch, and that still does a lot. That still does some damage, but not much, and my finger kind of got in the way there. I get my lefties, and he goes for another Crunch chase. He's Scarfed, and I kind of was predicting a switch into something, so I went for the Lava Plume, but I do get the Burn Hacks. I really should have gone for the Explosion there. It would have done a lot more than that Lava Plume did. So yeah, he's hurt by the burn, and now I go out into my Tentacruel, and he expected the Surge, so he goes out to his Gyarados, but I actually just go for the knockoff. Just knock off whatever item he has, and probably knockoff would not have been my best choice, because I actually knock off his Life Orb, which means that he would have died a lot faster, because well, he kind of 5-0'd me, which kind of sucks. So yeah, I got out to Mence now just to get off the Intimidate, and he actually goes for the Dragon Dance, so that's okay with me. And sorry if it's kind of lagging a little. Sorry if my narration is kind of overspeeding. It's just that I kind of started a little late. I don't know. Maybe a little headed, maybe a little slow. I don't know. So he goes for the Stone Age, and I was praying that I would miss or that I would somehow live it, but unfortunately I don't. And since he doesn't have the Life Orb, he isn't taking more damage than he should. So I just go out to my Dragonite, going for the Extreme Speed. Now I was hoping it would KO. I was hoping so much that it would actually KO, but it doesn't. And now he goes for the Stone Edge, and I was thinking this was going to kill, but it actually doesn't. I think the reason why my Mence died was because I actually run a hasty nature on it instead of naive, because I was kind of too impatient with breeding. But the Sandstorm is going to take me out, so I only have 2 pokes left, and I go out to my Tentacruel hoping that he didn't have an Earthquake, but unfortunately he does, and that is going to take me out. So there goes my my Tentacruel. But the good thing about the Sandstorm now is that it's going to take him out. So now I can safely bring in my T-Tar, which is my last guy. But unfortunately for me, he has this team, this is his team with his Celebi on it. Now he goes for the T-Wave, and I actually try to go for the Dragon Dance here, but I get Para Hacks. Maybe I should have gone for the Crunch there, I'm not sure. And I don't see the lefties, which means I know it's his Life Orb one. So he just goes for the Leaf Storm, and that's obviously going to KO me. So, while great game, man, it was a very good pleasure battling you, and I'm hoping that whenever I get to 500 subs, I'll be battling you again. So, yeah, guys, check out my Twitter. I'll leave the link to that in the description, and just rate, comment, subscribe, guys. Like this video, favorite it, whatever. See ya, guys, later.